Alright, boys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea Goal Post. And what a time to be a Chelsea fan. It's been a wild couple of days. I needed a bit of a rest since the best day of my life, which was on Sunday, and the 30th of May, when Chelsea beat Manchester United. Manchester United. One 0 at the Porto Stadium, Stadio de Draga. I think that's what he say it. I think I butchered the name, but who cares? Chelsea are officially the best team in Europe, and what a game that was! If you guys joined me live, you saw my reaction. You saw all the emotions pour out as soon as the final whistle was blown, and it was surreal, dude. It was surreal. I couldn't believe it. I still, as I'm saying the best team in Europe. It seems a bit weird. It seems a bit weird saying it, but it doesn't make it any less true. It doesn't make it any less factual. Chelsea right now are the best team in Europe, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. We can talk about lineups, we can talk about performances from Man City, but we cannot fault Chelsea's performance. We just can't, because it was flawless defensively. The counter attacks, N'Golo Kante. That's a whole side of the game now. N'Golo Kante is a proper section of the game. You have defense, you have attack, and you have N'Golo Kante. Because oh my god, what a game did, dude! Every single time we needed a huge performance in the team, the man to lead the way and to lead the performances has been N'Golo Kante, dude, and he's just absolutely wild. Every single tackle was perfect, perfect, and I'm so grateful to have him in the Chelsea side. I when he was injured last week, I genuinely thought, I said it in my prediction, I said in the preview rather, with Jadon Fernandez. If you didn't see that video, I don't know if it makes sense to watch it now, but it was a good conversation. So if you want, you can check that out. I did mention it. I did mention that if N'Golo Kante doesn't play this game, we will lose. And his performance on Sunday reinforced that. How he reinforced the value that he provides to this team. Not just on the ball, off the ball, his reading of the game, his tackle interceptions, and to top that all off, he also had a number of aerial duels that he'd won all throughout the game. So he every time we put the bar out for Kante, he just comes in and raises it to a whole another level. And we can talk about other players, Mason Mount with a mad assist, Kai Havertz written his name in Chelsea history as a Chelsea legend, Aspilicueta, Rudiger, every single person, Timo Werner, who without him the goal wouldn't have ever happened, Kovacic, Jorginho, who had an excellent game, Thiago Silva, who unfortunately got injured, but Christensen came in, and we didn't even, it didn't even feel like Thiago Silva was not there in the team. It didn't feel like a different team. It didn't feel like a different player. It didn't feel like a different system. Chelsea went on as they were. What a performance! And obviously Mendy, and obviously the main man behind the scenes, working his magic, Thomas Tuchel. I said this in the last video about in my preview. I said that when Thomas Tuchel came into this Chelsea side, that I actually initially hated him. I actually initially hated him because for me, Frank Lampard was always the best player for me, and when he came in as manager, it was more for like a romantic, sentimental thing, and for him to stand where he stood, for me, it just didn't sit right. And so, for me, initially, it was just like absolute disgust and hate for that decision to sack Lampard and for him to come in and take his place. But eventually he charmed me, man, with his press con. It started with his press conferences, then went to the post-match interviews, the pre-match interviews, the off-the-pitch interviews, and he was just so honest. He was just so charismatic, just down to earth, humble. Everything you want from a manager, including the ambition to drive on and take this team to a whole another level. Which on Sunday he did that. He did that, and so I have nothing but love and respect and admiration for this man, for what he's done to this team and what he's brought to Chelsea in just 6 months. What something that we've been waiting for 9 years, 9 years of heartbreak, 9 years of heartbreak, and in 6 months he's turned around our entire season. He's taken us to an FA Cup final and a Champions League win. It feels odd saying it out loud, but it is the truth. And Chelsea, I love you, Chelsea. This is the love of my life. This club is the love of my life, and this is why I do this weekly videos for you guys and for this club, because I just love this club, man. I just love it. But anyway, that's not why that's not the only reason why I'm here. I'm also here because this seemed like a good time as any to look back at the season that we've had, and to look back at what I thought and how I thought the season would pan out. I think a lot of YouTubers doing it, so I'm just going to jump on that trend and react to my predictions for the season in the Premier League for the top 6 teams. I'm going to go back to my second video on this channel with my co-host Travis Lopez while he was on the channel, and I'm going to react to what we thought. I'm just going to look back and I'm going to react to what I thought the top 6 was going to be, and look at the order of which and how I thought this would pan out, because this year has been very, very weird. A lot of things that were unexpected happened, and so I think it'll be super fun to look back at how I predicted things would go. I know I got a few things right, but I think I got a few things horribly wrong. So let's get into it. Hello, people. I'm David.
I'm Travis, and we bring you the latest,
Biased,
honest.
This is the old introduction, the old intro.
Reviews
Oh my!
in football.
Feels like ages ago.
You're watching.
This is the old logo as well. Nostalgia. Oh shit!
Hello, people, and welcome back.
Oh
to
my
another
god!
Episode of the Goalpost.
Oh, do I still
If
sound
you
like
haven't
this?
seen the
Please,
last
no, I
episode
don't.
Where we talk about the Messi saga and Chelsea's incredible transfer window. Go down to the description and click on the first link
Sheesh.
available.
Do I still sound
Go
like
check
this?
out that video and then come
Oh
back here.
my
We're
god!
talking about a really cool. I think this is gonna be a really cool podcast today.
It's
Today's
not that
episode
bad. It's not
is a
that bad.
prediction video.
Jeez, this is gonna be fun. Like I've been dreading. This
What are you
all
doing with your
week
head,
because
Travis?
I've been changing my predictions. Like
Okay, this is like a 32-minute video, so I'm gonna skip
I see the transfers
ahead.
happening, and I just can't seem to make up my
Okay,
mind,
so the
which is
action
really
seems to
good for the
be.
EPL as a whole, because it makes it that much.
Let's start from
that much more
6:30.
unpredictable.
I think they do have the potential to be in the top 6 this season, but I feel like after watching their first game in match week 1, I was not too convinced with their performance.
Who am
They
I talking
required
about?
2 penalties from Jamie
Oh,
Vardy
Leicester.
to actually play a bit more comfortable football and to get their bearings in that game against a side that was just.
Did I say so?
recently
I say
promoted to
Leicester
the
don't
Premier
make it in the
League,
top
I
6.
might add. I think they
I mean,
will struggle a bit this season.
Yeah, they
no
will
doubt
struggle a
for
bit.
sure. And given the fact that they've lost a lot of key players in key positions, I think that might let them down and hinder their chances at top 6, which is why I'm going for Tottenham Hotspur
Oh
in the
no!
6th position. Tottenham Hotspur in the last 24
Oh
hours have made
sheesh! Let's say Tottenham.
humongous progress with
Oh
the
lord!
transfer of Bale on a 1-year loan deal to
Tottenham.
to Spurs.
What am I
And
on, bro?
I think that's
Nah,
gonna
I
revolutionize.
gotta pause it here. She said Tottenham. Oh, okay. Yeah. First one is wrong, is way off the mark. But I'm not too far away. Tottenham, I think they finished. They finished seventh. They finished seventh, so it's not way off the mark. But I did get the Leicester thing super wrong, so I'm dreading who I put in fifth now. Let's skip ahead.
Of Arsenal as well. And
Nice.
I agree with all your points.
Oh
mentioned. I think Arteta is causing a revolution at Arsenal at the moment.
Oh no
Last
no
few
no!
games they've played, we saw that in
A
Chelsea.
revolution. I
In
said
FA Cup
revolution.
finals against Chelsea. We saw
Bro,
it against
he needs to get
Community
sacked, bro.
Shield. In the Community Shield against
What
Liverpool.
what
And we've
was
been seeing
I
that for
on?
a while since the restart of football.
Well, to be
I
fair,
think
all the
Arteta
signs
has
last year.
really
Let me
drilled
pause this.
into
All the signs last year were pointing to Arteta having a really good season. If I'm being honest, I'll be fair to him. He won the FA Cup against Chelsea. He won the Community Shield against Liverpool. So all the signs were pointing to him having a really good season. So that was my thinking at that point in time. I did not expect it to go so wrong. Um, Jeez, that's way off, man. Check yourself, buddy. Check yourself. Anyway, let's move on.
I put Manchester United at number 4 as well.
Manchester United.
I agree with your points made, and I do think that
I put them at fourth, which is not.
Bruno Fernandes obviously made a huge impact since his introduction after
No, it's
the
not.
restart.
It's not too bad. Okay,
And
I say Manchester United, and I'm talking Bruno Fernandes and his impact. So I mean, Manchester United definitely had a better season than I thought they would had. They would have had, and well, honestly speaking, I think that that second place, kind of is like a smoke screen for what's really going on in the club, because the club's in a mess right now. If I'm being quite honest, obviously they lost the Europa League final, huge blow for Oli and his hopes at bringing a trophy in 3 seasons now, 3 years. Obviously the criticism haven't reduced at all. It's in fact it's increased now that he's lost this final, and now more than ever fans want him out. Uh, personally, I don't think Oli is the right man for the job. But if he does stick around, I think he needs to change his staff. His staff is absolute shite right now. I know United fans are gonna hate me for this, but it is what it is. You're making the same mistakes again after and again and again, week in and week out. The same defensive mistakes. You're sticking with the same centre backs. Lindelof is not good enough. McFred in midfield is not good enough. Um, Bruno Fernandes is burnt out. Rashford is burnt out. Rashford is injured. Why is he still playing and the entire 90 minutes as well? So, Ollie, he's done a good job at starting the ship. He's done a good job at managing the players, bringing in a good like environment into the camp. But I just don't see. I don't think he's got it in him. Maybe let's see next season. If they start off badly, I think he's gone by Christmas time. So, well, I think that's another wrong freaking prediction. So let's just move on.
Yeah,
like I said before, we have
we have very similar.
Dude, why is the
very
video
similar
echoing?
I think
Minds
all
think
of us
alike,
have the
Travis.
same. I think even the top two are the same for us.
Oh
but
my
okay.
god, dude, the production level of this video is so bad. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry you had to go through this shit. Oh my god. Well, you live and learn. You live and learn. It is what it is. I accept my mistakes. Thank God it's gone up. Thank God I've improved. But, I mean, I hope I've improved. So, jeez, dude. My voice is literally echoing. I don't know if I... Did I watch the video even? This is bad, David. What are you doing, buddy?
Tough decision to make.
This was a tough decision to
I'm
make because
obviously full of optimism.
I'm
given
obviously
the,
full of
the kind
optimism
of
given
transfer window
the
we had.
the kind of transfer
and-
window we had. So we cannot be under the guys that our team that won us the top 4 position last year is good enough to bring us top 4 this year. We have to understand that the the motivation and the determination that we showed last year needs to be built upon, and we need to work 10 times harder to stay in that same spot. I think we've kind of compensated with the new transfers, but that's going to take some time, like you mentioned. I see a fluid squad approaching the middle of this season. Thiago Silva.
Okay, now I'm just gonna stop there because I'm chatting absolute shit. mid-season our manager got sacked, so that's way off, dude. That's way off. So I'm just gonna stop right there because I think this one is definitely wrong. Yeah. So um, well, I'm not too far off. I'm not too far up with my third. So I'm not too far off. Let's have it right. Yeah. I'm missing it by margins. Let's just say I'm missing it by margins. I want to. Okay, let's just move on to second. Let's see who put in second place. This is not going as I thought it would. Okay.
I have Liverpool.
Okay, I've gone to Liverpool.
Current champions are gonna fall. I see them like the same thing I said with Chelsea. I think you need to run 10 times faster to stay in that same spot.
That's
and
true.
I think Liverpool haven't done that with that their transfer window and the opportunity they had to not rebuild, but to advance and to make progress within the same squad, because it's not perfect. The squad isn't perfect. We know that they have a few older players in Jordan Henderson.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah. So I think I got the idea. Basically, I'm chatting shit. Okay. I've made a few good points. I made a few good points that Liverpool didn't strengthen enough. Yeah, they did not, because look at the amount of injuries they had and look at the backups that they had for those injuries. None. They had to rely on some youth, very inexperienced players to back them up, and they stepped up. They stepped up towards the latter end of the season. They obviously had horrendous form mid-season, and yeah, they made it into the top four. They made it in the third spot. So yeah, I've got this another one wrong again. But I made a few good points. I overall I was sharing shit. I was way too general, and now I have grown up, boys. I have grown up. Let's move on to. I think everybody knows who I've picked for number one. This is the only position I've gotten right, I think.
our champion spot at the same time. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Manchester City.
Okay, so we both
Yeah.
selected Manchester City, which is a good thing.
I think this was an obvious choice, given
Why
the
did I say it
fact
like that, man?
they've shown so much hunger over the last few seasons
Cringe.
to even make it to champions, to come so close to the Champions League finals, and to even win the the Premier
Yeah,
League last
that's
season.
true.
I think they had an incredible season, but difficulties and injuries here and there
So I'm
caused
kind of
them
nervous, bro.
cost them a lot, and even inconsistencies within the team cost them a lot. Travis, what do you think about this
That's
season? What's
true.
going to change about Manchester City this season?
I think
Okay,
the
so yeah, I mean that's kind of right about it. In the chat, I was chatting shit about the Champions League, and yeah, I mean they were inconsistent. They had inconsistent performances, and it showed. This season they weren't that inconsistent. I think they sorted out their team, and the only thing that was inconsistent was the team selection. That was the only thing that was inconsistent, if I'm being quite honest, and that is what cost them the Champions League final. That is simple as that. So yeah, I'd say bang on the first place. That's the only thing I predicted right. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Close that. Cool. I hope you enjoyed this. It was kind of fun to look back at some of the old videos and look at how I would speak to you guys and how I would record videos and how I used to interact with these videos. I was a nervous wreck. I was just starting out, so it was a bit new for me. Now I'm still not there yet. I think I need to work on a couple of things, but I hope the video quality has improved and these videos are much more watchable. You can watch for longer periods of time. Also, the support has been immense. Thank you guys so much for all the support, because it really means so much to me, and more than you believe. More than you believe. So, really, it's been an amazing journey. Like, it's almost been a year. Almost, we're coming close to a year now on YouTube. So, hopefully, there's a special episode coming out for that. We have the boys coming in for a podcast tomorrow. So, that video will be coming out today. Is Wednesday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. So, this will be coming out by Friday. So, do look forward to that. And let me know what you thought about this video today, because this is a super interesting video for me to record. It's kind of weird to go back and look at how I was. So let me know if you want to go back and watch that video. I will leave a link down below. Make sure to like this video though. Blow up the like button, and if you are new to the channel, the Chelsea goalpost doors are wide open to the Chelsea fans and other fans if you are willing to take the smoke. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.